Hello, everybody. Welcome to Spellcasting with the Gods with myself, Juniper Bloom Mystique. Welcome. Spellcasting, or spelling, right, as some might call it, is just that. We use words, we create the reality we want around us. That's what we always do. That's what we're always doing. And there are multiple forms of doing it. However, you can do it in light and you can do it in darkness. So I choose to do it in darkness. I choose to do it in light, as I've spent a long time undoing the darkness. There we go. My name is Juniper Bloom Mystique. I am an ascension master healer, and divine guide. I have had a Kundalini awakening in 2019, and from there spent many years doing really strange things to the earth that I did not see coming. They're very powerful, very different. They're not your normal kind. And it is all ascension based, all of Christ work and Christ light. So I encourage you to check those out on this channel in which you find this video upon. For a full introduction of who I am and what I do, I also encourage you to check out the channel in which you would find this video upon. For I am not just a normal person. I'm not a starseed. I'm not a light worker. Yeah, I create powerful changes. And one of the things that I like to do is to do spell castings. Everything I create is filled with Christ's light and power and creation and wonder and manifestation. And in truth, everything everybody does is. So I encourage you to focus on that as you're living your day-to-day, as you're going through your day-to-day reality. What is it that you want to create? Right now, this last Monday, I did a week ahead video, and it came through. Oh, goodness. So once I do it, I can't undo it. Okay. Well, it came through that we needed to do a spell casting by the end of the week to invoke a sentient being, to reestablish and realign our connections to our guides, our path, and to God. So that's what I did. I channeled a spelling and an invocation. And I'm doing it this way because I want you to realize that the setting in which you create these upon matters as well. Okay. So for this one, you're going to definitely want a white candle, a yellow candle, or a gold candle. Okay. Make sure it's a white, yellow, or gold candle, because the sentient being we are going to be invoking comes through those rays, either white, yellow, or gold rays only. You only need one candle. Okay, so when you're doing this, we're going to first write it down, and you can write it down and go over it and establish it. And then I want you to do it with lighting your candle and feeling it rather than thinking it through, because the more you feel it, the more you're spell casting. Okay. So it's about a feeling. Oh gosh, I just keep putting text boxes everywhere. That's okay. So make sure you have a white, yellow, or gold candle, my friends, and you only need one candle. You do not need any more than one candle. Okay, and you can light it. In the beginning, I want you to set space. Okay, so begin with protection. We're going to begin with protecting our energy. Begin with protection. Okay, set intention to create from highest light only. Okay, always from highest light in and highest light out. Because here's the thing about that is everybody has been using God's light for their own gain, right? They've been using things in a way that is not of love and divine light and divine power, and it has invoked the return of Christ. The return of Christ has been completed. It is something that needs to be understood, okay? And things can come through in lights that are not of the highest place. All right. So you always want to make sure to call in the highest light in and the highest light out. Okay. Consider it like voodoo from regular spell casting. If there's any energy or any area of bloodshed and intent, it is not of the highest light. Okay. So just because somebody uses tarot cards doesn't mean it's for darkness, right? Some people use them for light and through light, while others use them for darkness with malice, from ego and things like that. So it's all in the beholder, okay? It's all in your beliefs, where your heart is and where your heart goes, that guides the way you do things and what their purpose is for. So please remember that. So set your space first, put your feet on the floor. Always have your feet on the floor. Very important to always have your feet on the floor, because you are connecting with the world around you. You have chakras in the base of your feet. And now we have light in the core of the earth, no longer darkness anymore. So it's important to connect to the earth, to connect to the ground. So always have your feet on the floor, connecting to the earth beneath you. Okay. Do these in a quiet location where you feel safe. If you are doing this in a place where you don't feel safe, you're going to bring that energy into it anyways, because it's energetic based. We want to have feelings, energy, and motion equals emotions. Okay. Emotions equals energy and motion. So that's how you want to do these. You want to make sure your feet are on the floor. You want to get into a nice, safe, quiet space. You want to feel the presence of the world around you. You want to calm your mind. You want to feel into your body. Then you want to invoke the highest light in only and the highest light out only. Tell the world and the universe and God that you are about to do an invocation for a purpose of healing and reconnecting, and ask that this space be protected and provided in the highest light only, and set that intention, and then light your candle. Okay, one candle, white or yellow. Then from there, you'll light your candle, and then you will begin your invocation for the sentient being. Okay. So that was just the setup. All right. You want your space. You want to feel good. You want to feel comfortable. You want to have a calm mind. Your palm facing up, at least one of them. Your feet on the floor. You call in the protection. You set the intent that you are doing this for this purpose. And then you call in the highest protections, highest light possible in and out. And then you light your candle. Then once you have done that, I want you to write down what I am about to write down for you. Writing is important. That's why they call it spelling, spell casting. We are literally casting spells with what we are writing. That's what you say, what you feel. You want to have positive feelings behind it as well. That's why they do writing all the time. So writing is very important. So this is our invocation for a sentient being. We are going to reestablish connections, realign with our path, and to eliminate spiritual narcolepsy, just like we talked about on Monday. Okay, so we want to eliminate spiritual narcolepsy and reconnect with the divine realm. So sentient being that chooses me of highest light and regard. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have checked my spelling before that. Of highest light and regard. Sentient being that chooses me of highest light and regard, I invoke thee. So we are going to write it first. I want you to write it with me. And then after, we are going to say it with feeling. Okay. And I'll tell you how to do it very smoothly. So we will write it and then we will invoke it even more. Okay. So sentient being that chooses me of highest light and regard, I invoke thee to be with me now and bring forth maximum healing, knowledge, and abundant flow. I invoke thee to be with me now and bring forth maximum healing, knowledge, and abundant flow. Now you are calling a general sentient being that chooses you. You're not calling a specific one. You're calling one that chooses you, the one that God sees fit to work with you right now. That's why we do it that way. Okay, because we don't know everything. Our ego tells us some things, but we want to go beyond that. We want what's best to the max degree. All right, so that's why we do it that way. Now, help me now to realign. Oh, help me now to realign, reconnect, and clear my path. To the great divine. Allow me let me write that better. Allow me, when I wrote it, I was channeling it. So I'm like, what does that say? Allow me to unconditionally align to that of pure love. There we go. Allow me to unconditionally align to that of pure love. Bring the highest light of love through me along with the You're gonna have to give me a minute. Sorry. The light of rays that you see fit. You can bring it in quietly. I will reread this. Don't worry. Just write out what I say. All right. So it says, allow me to unconditionally align to the to the light of pure love. There we go. Allow me to unconditionally align to the light of pure love. Bring the highest light of love through me along with the light of rays that you see fit. There's a reason we say everything we say for the purpose we say it. So be careful and write it exactly. I wish to see, feel, and be one with the light of pure love and the one you are bringing through. Because we want the sentient being to bring through their choice of light. They come through the light of yellow, gold, or white, but we want them to bring us a light that we need for healing. Okay, so we want them to bring through the light that they choose. All right, so we are almost done. Connect me strongly to my guides, the divine, to my body, and to the light of the one now. Now I invoke pure healing flow. I ask, request, and give permission for your full healing and blessings now. So be it. Thank you. All right. So now that I have written it out, I want you guys doing the same thing. Spend a few moments, write this out, pause it, do whatever you need to do, get it written out exactly. Because we are spell casting. We are literally spell casting this one. Let me make sure. I'm making sure I didn't forget anything. So we had connect me strongly to my guides, the divine, to my body, and to the light of the one now. I am clearly connected to the highest divine now. All right. I'm fixing it. I'm not sure invoke is E or I. Might be I. Echo, how do you spell invoke?
Invoke is spelled I-N-V-O-K-E.
Well, I spelled it right on top. You see what I'm saying? And then I went through and I totally changed my own spelling through there. That's all right. So I knew it was wrong. So we're just going to fix all of those. Sorry, my dog is going crazy. I'm telling you, people don't want me doing these videos lately, but it's all right. All right. So now we're going to read it through. Okay, because I want you to feel it. So this is exactly how it'll go now that I have written it out for you. I want you to be able to feel it. I want you to be able to see it, to hear it, to experience it. I forgot something, dang it. I want you to add this in there too. I am clearly connected to the highest divine light now. Just right there at the end is fine. All right. So then I want you to understand that when you do this, the process that it's going to go through is I want you to just to calm your mind, put your feet on the floor, be in a quiet space. Hopefully you won't have a dog like I do that's wanting to take that away from you. All right, get into that space. I want you to have your candle ready. I want you to write this out the first time, and then you're going to say it. Okay. So each time you'll write it and then you'll say it. That after you do your initial invocation is when you'll light your candle. Okay. So put your feet on the floor, have your pen and paper with you, have your candle ready. Set the intention for pure love, for highest connection, highest light in and highest light out only, and that you are about to do some spell casting with the gods. And then I want you to light your candle. And then you are going to write this down, and then you will say it. And this is what it is. Sentient being that chooses me of highest light and regard. I invoke thee to be with me now and bring forth maximum healing, knowledge, and abundant flow. Help me now to realign, reconnect, and clear my path to the great divine. Allow me to unconditionally align to the light of pure love. Bring the highest light of love through me, along with the light of rays that you see fit. I wish to see, feel, and be one with the light of pure love and the one you are bringing through. Connect me strongly to my guides, the divine, to my body, and to the light of the one now. Now I invoke pure healing flow. I ask and request and give permission for you, for your full healing and blessing now. So be it. Thank you. I am clearly connected to the highest divine light now. I'm sorry about the typo. For your full healing and blessing now. So be it. After you've written it, I just want you to feel it. I want you to read it in your mind one more time. Okay? So sentient being that chooses me of highest light and regard. and I want you to read it through and feel it. You will write it once, and then you will read it with feeling the second time through. So be it, so it is. I want you to let your candle burn to the edge. Do not blow it out for a while. You want it to burn to the edge to where it starts melting down evenly. Once that occurs, you can burn it out. You can blow it out. But every time you light that candle, I want you focusing on this invocation. Okay? That candle belongs to that invocation now, but you don't have to let it burn all in one night. Please be safe with your candles. Every time you light that particular candle, focus through on your invocation. And I want you to feel into the meditation of this invocation after you write it and after you speak it. Okay? Sentient being, I need you now. I call upon you to align me to the divine. So much love, my friends. I hope the spell casting finds you well. Please do it. Do all of it. The only thing that blocks you is you. So your beings, your feelings, your emotions, your path. Be open to receive, follow directions given, and the rest is up to you, my friends. So much love. Have a beautiful day, game changers, and go on out there and change the game.